All righty, part two. So we're gonna give folks a chance into the room. Thank you for tuning into part two of this blood moon discussion. In the first part, we got through Aries through Leo, actually, potentially Virgo. We might pick up on Virgo here, but we're gonna let people get back in here, and I'm gonna bounce back up, give people a chance to come back. So I thank you guys for understanding. I know it's like the height of summer, and I'm sitting here in like a shawl, and I've got a blanket on my lap, and I need to do children. So we're just gonna give folks a couple minutes. So basically, the whole as we're doing this replay, then when we get back on the replay, for those of you watching, the concept is, we have to really be aware of the potential of the blood moon on our particular zodiac sign. I would say sun and moon. I wouldn't say rising so much. Sun and moon signs I'd be aware of. And then global standpoint. Oh, hello, Catherine. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. We have not gotten to Sagittarius. In the first one, we went for sure through Leo, potentially Virgo. I have to see as I get, once folks start coming back in, we'll see how much they actually heard about Virgo. So folks, as you guys are coming in, if you could hit that like button, that'd be amazing. Just kind of pop up and hit the like. I'd appreciate that. Thank you so much. Kat, have you been watching the readings? Welcome back, friend. Welcome back, Erica. Thank you guys for popping back in. Hopefully, people are starting to get the notifications that I'm live again. Yes. How long have you been watching? We just started in March anyway, so you must be a pretty new subscriber. I don't think I've seen you in the chat rooms before, so thank you for joining for one of the live chats. This was a pretty big month. Thank you very much for watching and subscribing. I really appreciate that. I appreciate it a lot. I haven't decided, guys, if I'm going to do another set of lovings for August. I got to finish the regular ones anyway, but hello, Black Goddess. Wonderful. Please hit the like button, everybody. I didn't get a lot of feedback on the love readings, so you know me, that's just not my thing usually. But I know it's what people like to talk about. So for Libra, I love him, but just afraid. Yeah. I wish I was on point, but okay, we're gonna give folks a few more minutes. I wrestle with that, guys, the whole love thing, because I know that I know most people like seeking information, like when they go to tarot channels, they're really looking for like love. They're not necessarily looking for spiritual like and stuff. Hello, Jeanette. Um, but that's just, we talked about this earlier, afternoon live. The calling is to train up. For me, the calling on my life is to train up light workers and then get them ready to go out. So, and healers, and help folks healing from narcissistic abuse and other abusive relationships. So I just have to do what I know I'm called to do. Okay, all right, people are starting to come back. So I'm going to go. So Virgo, maybe I should start with Virgo again and then go through the guys. I don't think that would hurt. Button on your way in. And Libras are all over the place right now, Catherine. So don't like really get too. Actually, I'm about to do the Libra reading for the blood moon, the effect of the moon, but I'm talking a little bit about this what's been going on over the entire summer as well. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm kind of one eye in the camera. I'm gonna go over my notes for Virgo again, and but go over them rather quickly. Hopefully that we caught time, but I don't know where we buffered. So here we go. Um, so Virgo, you've been giving a lot out more than you've been receiving. You're burned out and you're feeling the effects of it basically. So whereas Leo's been like really taking a lot, like kind of being, energy suckers, you Virgos need to really be a little bit more selfish with your time, be a little more nurturing with yourself and get yourself back into balance that way. So that's why I was saying more meditation. If you've been wanting to go back to the gym, go back. If you've been wanting to, let me let somebody know that I'm back on. I wonder if they don't know. Bear with me. If you've been wanting to lose weight, this is the time to start doing that. Let Ms. Virgo know. Reply. I'm back on. I'm back on. Okay. I don't want the people that were there before. Changes in diet, changes in routine, like do something different. And this is the last great. I just shot you an email to let you know I'm back. And should probably text Cassandra, tell her I'm back. Cassandra, here we go. I'm back. Okay. Because I'm good. I feel like a moderator. Your house sitting for a week and brought your crochet. I love to crochet. I don't have nearly the time I used to do it. Love it. I really should because I got another grandbaby on the way, and I usually make blankets. Okay, here we go. Let me focus. So again, Virgo, final Aquarius eclipse in a series of them that have been in your that would be Virgo, that would be your 6th house, I think. Yeah, your 6th house, 2017, and this has really prompted you over the last year and a half to have a lot of like tension towards health. Okay, so that's Virgo. Libra, here we go. Libras for this summer have been feeling quite overwhelmed, quite pressured, not really themselves, unable to make good choices. They can't really communicate as well as they normally do. But that's because they're being asked to change and transform. Honestly, that's what's. So this blood moon time, it's really going to be the height of, and granted, it's just one day, it's just 6 hours, but this is going to be of kind of those painful moments and kind of giving them the chance to look deep, thank you, honey, deep within inside themselves and to illuminate the good and the bad and the ugly for them. So Libras take a lot more time to balance yourselves, to ground. If you know a theme here, ground and meditate, okay? Stay grounded and stay in a meditative state. Because if you can stay in that state, and you can really get from all the energies that are flowing around you, you could begin to get from them the lessons or the things that you gain from them. So, a lot of times we get scared of these energies instead of embracing it and flowing with it. So, last year for Cancer, last year was a hard year for us. It was that. a lot happened to a lot of cancers I know last year. It was really this transformative year, though. And thank God that I went with it rather than fighting against it and being fearful of it. So take for what it's worth and just go with the lessons and the movement that it's trying to take you, like flow with it instead of going against it. Because if you flow with it, you'll get out of it what you're supposed to, and you'll set very good, positive things in motion for yourself over the next few months and potentially years. If you fight against it, forget about it. Okay, Libra. So they're trying to find balance. Well, they're going through this painful transformation. Is really what they're going. So basically, their past is kind of coming back up to bite them in the butt. It's really what's happening. That's what a lot of this research was that their past is coming to bite them in the butt. Okay. And if you're dealing with a Libra, or the Libra themselves might be like trying to figure out, hello, Jack, might be trying to figure out as a Libra, like, why am I so like what is going on? Why am I so aggravated? Or if you're dealing with a Libra, you're like, why are they so like on edge? This is not them. They're really trying to, basically they're feeling on edge about a situation that they really need to face and they don't want to face. They need to deal with it and they don't want it. But God, but the universe is now saying, hey, guess what? No, you're going to have to look at this right now. Because in order for you to get to the next level, I'm going to need you to deal with this. And anything that becomes illuminated, Libra, to you right now is meant for your good. And don't sit and sulk and feel like, oh my gosh, the world is against me, because that's not true. Right now, there's a transformation. You're being asked to be more authentic than ever before. All right. Scorpio. 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 Basically, Scorpio, during this time period, please, please, please sometimes your body just started to ache. It started. That's interesting. Cass, we'll go into that. Let me meditate on that for a minute. Scorpio. Take a minute between the thought and the deed. Think about it for just a second. I need you to just take a break. Don't just do it because it feels like the right thing to do. Okay? You start acting solely on impulse, or you act tomorrow reckless. You act tomorrow recklessly, I guarantee it's going to be a crap show for a long time. You're going to put some things in motion you cannot take back. You got to think about the consequences, because the things that you set in motion tomorrow, Scorpio, you're like between ways is very similar. So you really have to be careful what you're doing, because right now the things you're doing, you and Aries both are going to potentially set motion for like set up patterns for a long time, like years. That's the worst for the two of you, because you two are the children of, okay? Basically, don't let your emotions dictate your choices. And so don't let your Scorpio dictate your future. All right, here we go. Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, this is so true. You have a plan. Okay. Hey, Julia. Hang on one second, baby. What is your plan, Miss Julia, before I go into Sagittarius? What's your plan, baby? All day and meditate, or you just gonna hide out in the park? Might not be a bad idea, honey. Yep. Shantae, yeah, I mean, because there's so much going on with right now, because your original planet is Mars before they moved y'all out. So you shared the planet with Aries. So yes, every little wonky, a little crazy, a little antsy, like it's like you can't quite get your feet underneath you, and but that's because of the energies that are flowing because of the. And yes, Julia, praying for peace for the planet, no fear, definitely. So spiritual warriors, that's where we need to be, praying for peace for the planet here. Um, and yep, Julia, the TM do in your alone time. I do talk about self partnering, but okay. All right, I'm gonna get back serious now. Okay, Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, you guys have been doing a lot of work. Man, lot of work. And it probably seems like nobody is saying, right? But this lunar eclipse is actually gonna shine light on that. Okay. Any stalled relationships or even creative ideas suddenly move forward. It's like the dam breaks with these energies. Okay. So this is good. So basically, a lot of this stuff has been like simmering since the February 15th solar eclipse in a and now it's like reaching that boiling point where it's like time to strike. Okay. Um, so basically any of those like really like cool avant-garde ideas, those creative ideas or whatnot, those projects and stuff, just like tomorrow is it. Go for it, okay? Like definitely go for it. With a special emphasis on writing and any type of media project. Okay, Capricorn, Cappies. Um, so Cappies, this blood moon could have you in like this war in a rather karmic tug of war between financial matters, work projects, and like your relationship, right? And basically, if you're in a relationship, Cappy, is you're not going to be willing, like you've been the alpha, and you're not going to be willing to give that up. It's super frustrating because basically, it's kind of like you need to move, you need to step back, you need to fall back a little bit. You're still welcome, Catherine. But in money, and there could be like this, like push and pull, even within yourself, over money, possessions, control issues, that kind of thing. That's going to get it during this time. Whatever emerges now, um, will kind of force that need. So you're going to change how you deal with money and possessions, or how much you're a control freak in a sense. Really, this is these energies coming into this, and they're really going to morph that. Sorry guys, I'm just looking on my phone because I've got all the notes and stuff. um Aquarius. So for Aquarius, because this is occurring in Aquarius, this blood moon actually has the most effect. You would think it has a great effect on Mars, I mean on Aries and Scorpio, the greatest effect on Aquarians. Okay. um this eclipse is really going to be a changer. Yep, that's right. 'Cause, that's right. Hi, brand new day. This is going to be a game changer for the next few years. If you receive any messages, any karmic type messages, Aquarius, like this is a dead end, um, this isn't good for me to go down this path. This lunar eclipse is giving you the opportunity to change your course. Like no harm, no foul, change your course. If you're ready to try something new, this is the best time to try something new. This is the first eclipse that's going to fall on a Cancer Capricorn axis between now and July 2020. And this is all Aquarius, big time. Initiating a lot of changes for Aquarius in the areas of health and healing, spirituality, creativity, and work and service. Over the next 2 years, Aquarius, PayPal.Heart18. Yep, that's right. Over the next 2 years, Aquarius, you'll have to really recalibrate yourself in those areas with knowing and surrendering, right? Like logic and spiritual, that sort of thing. It's really going to be a time for over the next 2 years for you to come into true balance with yourself and learn how to walk in your most excellent self, yet still be in a 3-dimensional. Okay. Last but not least, Pisces. So Pisces, of all of us, you guys' intuition is going to be like off the charts crazy good tomorrow. And it's important to listen to your gut, Pisces, more than ever. Even if you like other people are like, what? That's crazy pants. No, go do it anyway. Don't ignore any signs from the universe and make a like stupid decision. Don't make any stupid decisions, and try to avoid conflict tomorrow as well. So like a quick decision, and then Ms. Virgo, you could also just use heart of inspiration 18 at gmail.com. Just paypal.com. You could do that as well if that's not working. Sometimes PayPal me doesn't work. So yeah, like you guys are going to be like more intuitive than like us Cancers. Well, Cancers, we're going to be so busy falling in love tomorrow and like jumping in bed with somebody. I guess I don't have anybody that's like on my radar for that right now, so I'm not quite sure about them. So basically, this eclipse being in alignment with Mars, with the retrograde Mars, can push trouble to the foreground. And I think that's like another common theme that we're all seeing is that the areas that need to be worked on, basically this two together are like, doosh, here you go. We've been trying to get you to pay attention to this, and here you go. You went away and you tried not to hide. And so that's all of us. That's a kind of a common theme, I think. Like the universe is just trying to get us to act, right? Like trying to get us to like move in the way that we should be, like trying to get us transformed. Because I'm telling you, the rate at which this awakening and enlightenment is happening is just lightning speed. And it needs to be, because there's so much or so much on the horizon that's coming our way spiritually. We lucky. There's so much coming our way spiritually that it's imperative that light workers get to work. We need to be raising the vibration of this planet. One person, one town, one state, one province, one whatever, at a time, one country at a time. But we need to be doing that. That's what we were brought here for. She ready. Acts 2 and 20 talks about blood moons. Um, Probably. Let's look here. Acts 2:20, the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great notable day of the Lord come. Well, but yes, but that's happened, right? Like, how many times? I think that one, just saying, is that particular event is going to be like a solar eclipse mixed with lunar eclipse of like catastrophic almost like effects. That's not really because we have blood moons all the time. That's just cyclical. We have blood moons all the time. Now, the interesting thing is this blood moon is very close to the Feast of Pentecost in the Jewish religion, which is a feast of gathering of. So the Feast of Pentecost is the feast of the harvest and powerful eclipse. Yes, yes. This is the powerful lunar eclipse. It did change a lot. Thank you, Miss Virgo. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. But it's not a time for fear. So this actually almost coincides with the Feast of Pentecost, which is a feast of harvest. Pentecost was also in the Christian religion when the outpouring of the Spirit came, the whole speaking in tongues thing. That's when that happened as well, when all the saints were in the Jesus came and visited them. Then he went back up to heaven. This is the biblical account, I believe. And then after a lot of fasting and praying, then the Holy Spirit was poured out, and then embodied or imbued or lived in man again, and then the saints were given tongues of angels at that point. But this was like this, and then they all dispatched out. Now I want you to understand this is thank you. This is the important part of that story. The outpouring came, or ascension came, or enlightenment came. Term it what you will. Enlightenment came, and then that group was dispatched out of that room, released from that room to go evangelize and go do work and go heal the sick and raise the dead. So and correct me, and Ms. Julia, you can continue to type in here what it is that you received earlier, but correct me if I'm wrong here, beloveds. I was blood moon. Then, if we put this towards in that perspective and in the timing that it is, this is the time then for folks to come into the fold, so to speak, learn, and then be sent out. Come in, learn, train, meditate, all of that, and then get sent out. Time for us to be dispatched, but some of us still have some more work to do. A lot of us do. I still have more work to do, Lord knows. But there's with this blood moon. If you take it for what it's worth, thank you, Lucky. If you take it for what it's worth and take it for what it's meant to be, it's going to illuminate areas that need to be healed and illuminate things that need to be released and let go, things that you were still holding on to that are not serving you anymore. You need to let it go and move forward. That's what this will do for you. It is. Oh, hello, Project Soul here. Love her readings. She does awesome. I love your love readings too. Mm-hmm. So this is, yes, it's so much. Thank you, Miss Erica. Thank you both of you guys, Erica and Ms. Virgo. Hopefully soon, guys, I'll have super chat on here. I'm getting it's getting reviewed right now. The channel is by YouTube. So hopefully, it's all true, baby. Um, yeah, please do check Project Soul out. They told you to have no fear. Notice. So Julia was meditating earlier today, and she did receive a message from Source. Source told her, have no fear, no distractions, and to align with pure love and light, pure intentions, guys. And I received that definitely direct message. We are not to have fear when we're in these energies, right? We really and because if you are operating from a pure area of love, right? There's no then your higher self is like, well, where's the higher meaning in this? And we're not looking for the low level, low vibrational, right? So we're operating at a higher vibrational level. So yes, set your intentions pure. Very important. That's a very important statement to make. Set your intentions pure. So I do want you guys to understand that when I do spiritual, like protecting yourself spiritually and whatnot, I'm not saying that you should have anything, but we just need to understand how both light and dark, even though they're from the same source, how they do operate. And we cannot just discount when we're doing things like going in and doing spiritual warfare or going in and cord cutting or going in and, you know, that type of intercessory for someone else or a city or so, because some of us are called to cities to war for cities. Some of us are called to war for countries. Um, some to basically help governments like see more clearly and operate in a higher level of peace and a higher vibration. You're too funny. Um, okay, baby. Um, and because of that, you have to understand what the order of operation is in the heavenlies. So as you are warring in the heavenlies, you are the right levels, you call in the right angelic spirit, angelic host. Like there's certain levels of authority that you have to take. Understand that yes, while we are infinite and divine beings, there's an army has a order, right? It has like a general and lieutenants and colonels and all that, right? And we have that. We have leaders here. We on Earth. We have all sort, right? We have structure. There is a structure in the spirit realm as well. And if we don't understand that structure and that order of authority, we can get ourselves in some deep water. And also, once we know what level of authority we have, then basically setting your perimeter up, so to speak. Like, there's a reason I don't have crazy things. Oh, you're not subordinate to them, Julia. However, I will say this. There are certain you have to know how to step to them before you step to them. You have to be so sure. You have to be so sure of you're not subordinate to them on this planet either, necessarily. We're just like encapsulated in our human body. But the point is that you have to understand your level of spiritual authority inside and out and be so sure of it if you show any like hesitation about it, if there's any hesitation in you, they'll capitalize on that because they can, because they have the legal right to do so. But that's a whole nother, I should not be going into that right now. Let me get back. Okay. Questions on the blood moon or how it's going to affect the individual two beings above the ninth dimension. Yes, I believe these beings I'm talking about are above that. Oh, Julia, we need to talk separately. We need to talk separately. Because I could tell, Julia, you come at this from a different point of view than I do, and it's not that it's wrong. I'm just not that it's wrong at all. I love hearing different points of view on this subject because that just expands mine. Glitches in the matrix, chat. No, I know. Don't you know? Don't you know? But we need to be exploiting the glitches in the matrix. I like doing that. Any questions on the blood moon though while we're here tonight? I'm not going to be on for forever tonight, guys, because I've been on ever for a number of nights in a row, and I think that's why my body is getting worn out, because I've just been on a lot. Yes, it's working. It's working now, Cassandra. Thank you so much for fixing that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Why is this so intense? Well, because it's really meant to like bring to light those things be transformed, and a lot of us have had opportunities to transform them up until now, and we ain't done that. So I think the list was Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto are all in retrograde, and the moon moving in front of the moon, the blood moon, which is what Mars moving in front of the moon. That being a warring planet, Mars is a war planet, has intense energy. So that's why it's so intense. There's just a lot of the energies written are intense anyway. They really are. Do people do negative rituals to hurt others during the moon? I think people do negative rituals to hurt other people, period. Yeah, tonight we're taking donations to the channel tonight. I'm not pulling cards tonight. Be very harmful to themselves. But sweetie, listen, there are people that operate in the darkness to themselves. There are people that operate in the darkness, and by them operating in the darkness, that's where they live. So, the harm comes in other ways, but yes, Gigi. But is it worth? I can't answer that because I don't work in the dark. I would assume, if they're going to capitalize on anything, I would assume they would capitalize on the energies just like we capitalize on them. But I wouldn't be. Is it best to be celibate during this time? Wow, that's a question I hadn't considered. I don't know. Cancerians, I guess we're supposed to get infatuated with somebody and want to jump their bones. I don't know that it's better to be celibate better now than any other particular time. It's really all about your where your resonance is, where your vibrations are. Right, Virgo? Ms. Virgo, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell everybody something. Over the last 4 or 5 days, I've had or three people. I think it's been three people now, basically talking to me about manifesting a man. I'm like, I didn't ask for them. I wasn't looking for them. I mean, I suppose I'm open to it, but my goodness, y'all get off my back. Yes, Archangel Michael is the archangel for protection. Um, and also, hello, Jennifer. Also, honestly, guys, I would just, you don't even need necessarily Archangel Michael in particular. I would just ask for we all have angelic hosts that are assigned to us. Ask for your angelic host to be on guard and set up a hedge of protection around your family, all that. Good questions. Excellent questions. And any other questions about the blood moon or just this time in general? How are you doing tonight, Jennifer De La Rosario? He is probably, and I can tell with you, Julia, and I have not spoken to you physically on the phone yet or seen you in video. Julia, that's your guy. That's your guy. You are a warrior, so that's your guy. Oh, I know you are. Um, yes, Miss Jennifer, do remain positive. Just take Jennifer, what sign are you? Past memories about this time. Hang on one second. Yes, he is, Miss Julia. Now, energies, how long do energies of the blood moon last? It's gonna last longer for different signs. So Aquarians, it's gonna last very long for what you set in motion. It's not the blood energy to what you're doing. You have to be very careful what you're doing. You have to be very careful because Mercury's in retrograde as well. So communication is a little icky, right? Mars is in retrograde during this time. So there's people are going to be more aggressive, right? So there's a lot of things that play we have to be careful with. So it's that just take a moment and think before you act. That's what I can tell for everybody. I'm a Virgo magnet. Maybe I'll meet a Virgo man tomorrow. Um, so just be careful what you set in motion as that's concerned. You can set fantastic things in motion that will have a great ripple effect for you, or you could piss somebody off and then set bad things in motion. So just be very careful and cognizant of what you're doing each step you're taking. Um, information about to past life. I think Jack, and now Jack's question was, is there any information specific to past life memories around this time? I think, Jack, that because of this blood moon energy is one that illuminates and makes you super uncomfortable about like realizing stuff about yourself. I think this is an amazing time to tap into past life memory. I think this is an amazing time to sit down and say, okay, why is this aggravating me so sticky? And really go deep in and ask source, ask the creator to really illuminate where this came from. I think this could be a good time to really do that, to tap into that and get some really good solid karmic healing. I don't know why I call it karmatic. Hopefully you and your daughter's father will reconcile. Oh, hang on, honey. Lila, are you asking how to find healing? Virgos are hugely getting awakened right now. There's a huge movement for Virgos to be awakened. know, it's no coincidence, you know, is the Virgin, right? Virgin Mary. There's no coincidence that this is that Virgos are. I think Virgos are like very much Virgos are sisters, man. You guys go and do. You get a plan, you execute that plan. Don't. And you guys once you have a belief, you hang on to it forever. You never let it go. Jennifer, I'm gonna do something for you tonight because I just feel led to do it. Hey, Notorious B.I.G. in here. Okay, guys, I'm catching up. Wow, Jack, that is totally awesome. Okay. All right, Miss Jennifer. I'm doing this for Miss Jennifer, but I'm led to, guys. Okay. So, Miss Jennifer, do you mind giving me this gentleman's name? And did you say you're a Virgo? I wouldn't be surprised. Yep, you're a Virgo. Miss Lila, how to find healing. So, millennial older today. What is his sign? And do you want to give me his first name in the chat? Xavier? That's interesting. And he's a Scorpio. Okay. Okay. Black Goddess, I didn't see you back in there. I guess maybe I did, but you're quiet. Um, Lila, so how to find healing? So you're a Virgo, so you've been giving out you've been giving out too much right now, Miss Lila. So this blood moon is asking you to be a little bit soft. Take some time to yourself. Take some time for healing, for like to make health wise, to make yourself better. Okay. Join the gym. Ooh, okay. Join the gym. Uh, eating better, Lila, and take a lot of good solid meditation time. Really root, really ground. I think, guys, if we take advantage of this energy right now and really clear out our chakras, good. We can get a lot of healing during this time. I think this is really a powerful time to be able to do that because we're so open to past trauma right now. We're so open to like recognizing, realizing it, and illuminating it. I think be bipolar. It's very powerful. It is. Sorry. I thank Source for doing that. I thank God for. Okay, Miss Jennifer, I'm gonna pull. Okay, Miss Jennifer, I'm pulling 5 cards for you. First card is going to be how he's feeling towards you right now, and this could be for about the next 6 to 8 weeks. The first card is going to be how he's feeling towards you deep down. Second card is going to be how he's walking his walk, talking his talk in his environment. Third card, outside influences you may not be aware of. Fourth card is going to be intention, and fifth card is potential outcome. Okay, first card, 4 of Wands in the reverse. Shantae, yeah, overwhelmed, goals, entertaining a male, Sagittarius. Let me think about that, Shantae. Okay, Jennifer, paying attention to this chat room right now. Okay, Jennifer, he's filling 4 wands in the reverse. He's right now, and potentially for the next or so, this is a broken union between the two of you. All right, he is in his Scorpio feelings right now. Just from the outlook of this, he is way into his Scorpio feelings right now. What he's telling folks, it's 2 of Cups in reverse, that you two are no longer a couple, that you're not together, you weren't meant to be together. That's what he's telling everybody. Outside influences, Ace of Swords in the reverse. This could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius talking to him. And I feel like somebody might be accusing you of not being truthful. We're going to get some information there. Third is potential, his intentions. Right now, he's not into, with the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, he's not intending to really come and work on this with you and collaborate with this. Right now. I'm not saying for forever. I'm just saying right now. So the potential outcome is the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's a possibility you two are going to be able to communicate and work on it. Where are we at here? Why is the 4 of Wands in reverse here, please? So Jennifer, we're going to... That's a whole lot of story here. Oh boy. All right. Jennifer, you to the dance floor here. I need you to let me know you're here. Please. Because usually, guys, I tell people like this, what I'm doing is $10. So, but I feel led to do this for you, Jennifer. I have the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Did he cheat? Was there a third party involved? Or did you cheat? So I have the 3 of Swords in reverse. I'm waiting. Him with a... Ooh, child. These cards be... Okay. 3 of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords. 3 of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords in the upright. Wow. So I don't see him with this Gemini very much longer if he's still with. The communication, though, I need to understand who that communicate. I think, have you all been in communication recently or not? He's kind of cut communication off. If he's cut communication off, I think he's going to open communication again, because he did feel emotional fulfillment with you, but this situation, of course, caused great conflict. All right. He cut communication. I think he's going to restart it. He's super conflicted right now. He's feeling super ashamed right now. But she's still in his ear. That's why this Ace of Swords is here in the reverse. She's still in it telling him untruths. Hey, Notorious. Why is this Ace of Swords here, please? Why is this Ace of Swords here, please? Oh, baby, we just, I felt really led to do this for Miss Jennifer. I can't. All right, here we go. Hermit card is bright. She's telling him, trying to like poison his mind against you, Virgo. Even though you brought him balance. and he thought that the grass was greener with the Six of Swords on the other side. And she's telling him that it's better over there. And he thought that was going to be a brand new start. And that's why he moved towards it. However, it's been nothing but contention and arguing, right? But I feel like he wants to stop and stop the bad communication back and forth between the two of you. He's just got this decision he's got to make. However, my dear, there could be why can't I never remember the devil card? Sagittarius? Capricorn. There could be a Capricorn in your I have to look at my notes every now and again, yeah. There could be a Capricorn here. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna tell you something. Okay. Jennifer, I am thinking that if you move forward on your own, you're in some peace. So I'm not sure that he's ready to answer the call that he should to you. And you need to come out of feeling being left out in the cold. But we're going to show a little bit more and see what this Three of Pentacles is here. Why is the Three of Pentacles here in the reverse? So remember, the Three of Pentacles is saying that right for the next 6 to 8 weeks, he's not going to like reunite, like re-partner with you, because this girl still got his ear. Even though he might not be dealing with her anymore, she's still got his ear. Because she's trying to hold on for dear life. She really likes your man, baby. So basically, you guys are not with the Queen of Cups. He's not gonna, in the reverse, he's not gonna nurture this relationship. He's gonna come to a decision in the next 6 to 8 weeks. He doesn't possess the inner strength right now to really walk away. He's feeling very, very ashamed. And he's honestly kind of trying to manifest things between like everybody. But to me, this is you. And you yourself, as the Queen of Wands in reverse, you're not feeling, of course, you're not feeling very and everything. We never do when we've been cheated on. But there may come a time, my dear, where you're going to be wanting to cut him out. Because, it hasn't been, the kids and everything, the children, that's a good, of course, that's a blessing, right? But I'm not certain that 6 to 8 weeks from now, you are going to want him back. Now, the potential outcome is you all could work on it heavily with the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. So why is this Eight of Pentacles here in the upright? But that's not passion, right? Eight of Pentacles isn't passionate. It's, this is working on something that you have passion for, but this is not passionate love. So hang on, Miss Jennifer. Let's find this out. There's going to be an ending to like a dramatic end to a karmic cycle with you guys. You're going to start to feel less burden situation, and more secrets are going to come out, dear. And you're not going to be sure when that you can balance all of this stuff. Once you find out everything, you're not going to be sure when that you can like deal with it. And I don't see you taking any steps towards it. And in fact, here you're Queen of Pentacles self and being very true to yourself and coming to that place of wholeness within yourself, right? A partner being self-confident, being like you taking care of you and those kids. And I don't see there being a new start here with the Ace of Wands in reverse. But this is just potential. In reverse, I don't think you're going to let him back in, but you're going to start to find abundance within yourself. and you're going to start living your own truth. And you're going to have time of crying at night. And he's going to realize he shouldn't have just dipped off like that and been the King of Wands and dipped off and just did whatever he wanted to do. So I think you all are going to potentially work on this over the next couple of. But I also don't think that you're done finding out information, and I know you don't really want to hear anymore, but I don't think you're done finding out. I think there's more to this than you know right now, and I think what's done in the dark is going to come to the light, because that's what usually happens. So that's what I see for you, Miss Jennifer, and I really felt led to do that for you. Absolutely no charge. Okay. All right. I love you too, honey. Wow. Okay, guys. Do we have any more questions on Blood Moon here? Discuss, because I'm here for it. We can discuss it a little bit longer, and then I might, carry my behind to the bed. I'm glad. I'm glad you do. I will. Okay. So everybody that's in this chat tonight as well. So I offered this to my morning noon chat. Anybody that's in this chat right now today, if you would like to have a Reiki with me, you're welcome, Jennifer. If you'd like to have a Reiki session with me, an energy cleaning, chakra cleaning session with me, we will do that for $30 for you guys. I know there was one person earlier in the chat before that asked about that. So please email me at operation18@gmail.com. I need you to email me tonight, though, just so I can schedule it. So there'll be $30, okay? Normally there's 60, guys, but I really feel like with all this energy that's rolling around, it's really necessary, and trying to make sure that I make that available to people. So I'll take a few this weekend, okay? So email me at heartofins18@gmail.com if you'd like a Reiki clearing session. And you can always email me for personal readings as well. All right, dollars. Normally it would be 60, so we'll probably spend a half hour, 45 minutes together. Okay, guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Black Goddess, for even asking earlier, and I think we got a lot of good information. And thank you, Julia, for sharing with us the message that you received earlier today. I don't know if she's back yet, but thank you for sharing with us. I really appreciate it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go to bed so I can get on earlier than normal tomorrow. Oh, good, you're here. So I can get on because I do have a phone call at 10 o'clock tomorrow. So peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you guys. Okay, today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love each and every one of you. Okay. Namaste, my friends. Good night. Yes, Jack. So you two are going to have to exchange pleasantries. I love you guys too. Thank you guys so very much.